Hey everyone, and welcome to your Airdrie Real Estate Market Update for December 2022. And we've got one style of home that's back to having an average sale price that's actually above the list price. So you're going to want to stick around to find out which style that is. But before we get into that, please give this video a like. Now, one of these days, I want to see that likes number match the numbers of sales that we had within the month. So with 114 sales, let's see if we can get 114 likes on this video. And also make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our 2023 Airdrie Market Predictions video that's coming up next month. Alright, well let's pull up the Airdrie Market graphic and we're going to get into it here. So you can see here that within November we had 114 sales here in Airdrie. We saw 123 new listings within the month, which left us with an inventory of 191 homes for sale. Now looking at that sales number, 114 sales is the lowest we've seen all year, but if we look at the November sales chart here, we're still above average for this time of year. But as you know, that sales number doesn't really matter unless we also factor in our new listings, and 123 new listings is also the lowest we've seen all year. And in a supply and demand market, if supply and demand move in unison, then the market typically stays more or less the same. And that's what we're really looking at to finish off 2022. The number that does the best job of showing us our supply versus demand is our days on market, which is basically telling us, based on last month's sales, how long it would take for us to sell out of our current inventory. And this month we're at 1.68 months of supply, and we've been bouncing right around that 1.5 month range for about 5 months now. So things have been staying fairly steady. Now 1.68 months of supply still does put us technically in a seller's market, which means that prices should be going up. But in our case, since prices went up so high, so fast in the spring, we've been seeing those prices level off a bit instead of moving up. But all the numbers considered, our market is still quite strong. So now let's look at the different property types and their prices. Looking at detached homes first, we're still up year over year, 15.2% with a benchmark price of $550,800. This is down about 0.5% since last month. So the prices on detached homes is still coming down, but it's been 0.5% per month now the last couple months instead of the 1.5% per month that we were seeing through the summer. The detached homes right now are selling on average about 98.8% of their list price right now, so just slightly below the list price is where most of them are selling. And now moving on to those semi-detached homes or the duplexes here in Airdrie, we're up 14.7% compared to last year with a benchmark price right now of $424,000. This is down about 1% since last month, so we did see the benchmark come down here a bit more than we saw on those detached homes. The interesting stat with the semi-detached this month is that their average sale price for November was 101% of the list price, meaning that on average they were selling basically right at or even just a touch above their list price. Now this is going to be an interesting number to keep an eye on, but I'd expect that we see it come back down below 100% next month. Now moving on to the row homes or townhouses, we're still up 20.5% compared to last year with a benchmark price of $313,200, and this came down about 0.5% this month, and on average they were selling at 99.4% of the list price, so these were also selling very close to that list price as well. And last but not least, we have our apartment style condos, and these are up 19% compared to last year with a benchmark price right now of $215,500. And this number is actually up very slightly since last month, meaning that apartments saw about a 0.2% increase in price in November. So overall, most of the price movements are quite small with just little fluctuations each month, and with some going up and others coming down each month, that shows me that there's definitely still some strength happening in our market. And with our prices holding fairly well, even when many other markets are seeing some big downturns, I think we could see things get fairly busy into the spring again, moving into 2023. I don't think it's going to be anything like close to what we saw here this year in the spring. But if we're holding this well going into December with everything that's going on, I think we can expect things to pick up when the new year turns over. Now, if you want to see a super hyper localized market report for just your neighborhood here in Airdrie, I have market reports that I send out for each specific neighborhood in Airdrie that includes the sale prices of those homes around you. So if you'd like to receive that, the link is in the description. And that's all we have for this month for the market update. Again, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss our 2023 market predictions that will be coming out soon. Have a fantastic December and a great Christmas, and we'll see you for the next market update in 2023. See you later.